You're 2 hours late, and I am not pleased. This is Archangel Michael speaking. I order you to open this right now. Do not tell anyone. This is only for you. If you hesitate, the door will close forever.
Listen closely, because you have already lost precious time. I have been watching the minutes slip through your hands like sand in the wind, and with every passing moment, the blessing that was placed in your name inches further away. 2 hours ago, heaven moved something into position for you, a key forged in light, meant to unlock a path that has been blocked for years. I saw it being sealed, with your name etched in gold across it. No one else's, only yours. It was delivered into the spiritual air, floating just above your reach, waiting for you to claim it. But when I looked for you, you were not there. You were distracted, unaware of how close your breakthrough was. And now, the clock is running out. You must understand, what I bring is not ordinary. It is not luck, not chance. It is a shift in the very currents of your life. I have walked through the battlefield that surrounds you. I have seen the shadows whisper lies to keep you still. I have seen the hands that try to pull you back into the same pain you thought you left behind. But I have also seen the light that is trying to break through. That light is not just a blessing. It is your rescue, your rise, your answer. It carries a promise that was written long before you knew how to pray for it. A promise that will change not just your day, but the rest of your life. And yet, there is danger in this. If you open this message too late, the blessing will not disappear, but it will be passed to another. Heaven never leaves a gift unused. If you close your eyes now, it will slip from your hands, and you will feel the loss without even knowing what you missed. That is why I am commanding you, not asking, not suggesting, commanding you to open this now. Do not scroll away. Do not second guess. The enemy wants hesitation. Heaven demands action. Even as I speak, the veil between what you have and what you need is thinning. I can see the hour that approaches, an hour where a voice will call your name, where an opportunity will appear so suddenly, so unexpectedly, you will think it's a coincidence. But I tell you, it is not. It is the moment this message was sent for. A sign that you listened, a sign that you obeyed. And when you do, the floodgates will open. Not a trickle, not a drop, a flood. Of answers, of provision, of strength, of doors opening faster than you can knock. This is your moment, but only if you take it while it's still here.
I see it clearly now. The moment you choose to act, a chain reaction will begin. The air will feel different, almost heavier yet alive, as if the very atmosphere knows something is shifting in your favor. I see you standing at a doorway you've never seen before, a door that does not exist in the physical until you take the step forward. And when it appears, it will be bathed in a warm golden light, the kind of light that feels like it's touching your soul, not just your skin. On the other side of that door, there is movement. People calling your name, voices you do not yet recognize, but who have been sent to help you. There is a table being prepared, and on it, laid out with care, are the very things you have been praying for. Answers wrapped in clarity, provision stacked high like towers of light, strength folded neatly like a garment ready to be worn. I see papers being signed with your name, a message lighting up your phone that makes your heart pound with disbelief, a figure stepping forward to hand you something you thought you would never receive in this life, and all of it comes with one thing: peace. A peace that sinks into your bones so deeply you will wonder how you ever lived without it. But hear me, I also see the other vision, the one where you wait, the one where you hesitate. In that vision, the door fades like mist in sunlight. The table is cleared before you ever sit down. The message meant for you is sent to another, and you feel the emptiness but cannot explain it. That is why heaven sent me now, even after you were late, because this is not about perfect timing. It is about obedience when you finally hear the call. You may think, why me? But the truth is, your name was chosen for this long before you even knew what you needed. This blessing was not an afterthought. It was crafted for you, measured for your life, sealed with your purpose. That is why I am here, voice urgent, wings spread over you even as I speak, to make sure you do not miss it. You have a choice in this very moment. Step forward and claim what was written in the heavens, or turn away and let the silence answer instead. I will not repeat this again. I am Archangel Michael, and I have given the command. Open this now, do not speak of it, and when the good news arrives, and it will, you will know in your heart that this was the moment everything began.
Lower your voice in your own heart, because what I am about to tell you is not for every ear. Even now, as you listen to me, a war is unfolding around you, not in the way you imagine, not with swords and fire, but in the unseen. The very atmosphere around your life is charged with motion. I see light gathering over you like an army preparing to strike, but I also see shadows moving in, creeping closer, whispering doubts into your thoughts, trying to convince you that what you're hearing is not real, that this is not for you. They hope you will delay just long enough for the blessing to pass by untouched. In the realm that cannot be touched by human hands, I see two forces standing opposite each other. On one side, warriors of light with their swords drawn, angels assigned to your life, their eyes fixed only on you. On the other side, a twisting, restless darkness, clawing to keep you bound to the same cycle you've been trapped in. They are not after your possessions. They are after your hope. Because if they can take that, you will stop moving toward the future heaven has marked for you. Right now, the battle is at its peak. I hear the sound of clashing in the spirit, the ringing of steel against steel, the roar of wings cutting through the air. Every word I speak to you is pushing back against the darkness, but the darkness pushes back too, planting thoughts, stirring fear, distracting you with the noise of the world so you will not hear me clearly. They know that if you act now, if you claim this moment, their hold will break. That is why I am pressing you with such urgency. Child of heaven, you were never meant to live small. The battle over your life is proof that you are carrying something valuable. Nobody fights over something that has no worth. And yet, you've been told too many times that you are ordinary, that you are replaceable. Those lies are weapons. Weapons designed to make you put down the key before you ever turn it in the lock. But the truth is this. The moment you open yourself to receive, the very forces that are fighting for you will surge forward, scattering the darkness, clearing your path in ways you could never do alone. I see the exact moment of victory. I see the light overtaking the shadows, spilling over into your home, your relationships, your work, your heart. I see chains breaking, not one by one, but all at once. Like they were never strong to begin with. I see your name being spoken in rooms you have never entered, your story being rewritten in the ink of promise, your hands holding blessings so great you will need both arms to carry them. And I see you standing there, not in fear, but in awe, whispering under your breath, It was worth it. It was worth listening. But that moment is not guaranteed. The choice is still yours. The light is ready. The warriors are ready. The blessing is ready. But heaven will not force it into your hands. You must take the step. You must open this now. You must claim it before the darkness convinces you to walk away. Because if you walk away, the silence will be deafening, and you will feel in your spirit that something was lost that you cannot name. I will fight for you, but I cannot decide for you. The gates are open. The victory is within reach. Take it now.
This is the last time I will speak on this. The heavens are at full attention, waiting on your choice. The scroll with your name is still in my hand, the seal unbroken. But I can feel the wind shifting, a sign that the window is about to close. I have been patient, I have called, I have warned. Now I speak with the authority given to me by the Most High. Take it. Do not wait another heartbeat. Child of light, your destiny is not a distant dream. It is standing right in front of you. I see the hourglass almost empty, the last grains of time slipping away. When they fall, this moment will not return in the same way. The blessing will move because heaven's work never stalls. It will go to another, and though you may still walk in the light later, it will not be this light, this season, this door. I have been ordered to deliver this directly to you, because what is coming will shift more than your circumstances. It will shift the very ground beneath your feet. It will reposition you. It will remove the voices that have drained you. It will place you in the path of people you have never met, who will become answers to prayers you haven't even spoken yet. You will wake up one morning and realize the weight is gone, the fear is silent, and the chains you thought were unbreakable have been shattered to dust. But listen, and listen well. You will not see any of it unless you move now. The blessing is not chasing you. It is waiting, still, silent, but its patience is nearly at its end. The angels who fight for you are looking to me for your answer, and I am looking to you. Will you step forward or will you step back? Will you claim what was made for you or will you let it slip through your fingers? I am Archangel Michael. I have guarded you in the dark. I have fought for you when you did not even know there was a war. And now I am telling you, this is the hour heaven chose for you. Open this, claim it, seal it in your spirit. Do not speak of it to anyone. Watch for the sign, because it will come quickly. A message, a call, an opportunity that feels like it fell from the sky. When it arrives, you will remember my words, and you will know the King of Heaven keeps his promises. This is your final call. The next sound you hear will be the turning of the key, or the door closing. Choose.
You have taken the step, and the moment you did, I felt the shift. The weight in the atmosphere cracked, and the light poured in like a flood. I see the chains that once bound you splintering into nothing, pieces falling to the ground like broken glass under your feet. The battlefield I stood upon moments ago has gone silent. Not the silence of defeat, but the silence after victory. The enemy has retreated. The angels stand at ease, their swords lowered, their eyes filled with the satisfaction of a fight well won. And above it all, I hear the trumpet of heaven sounding your name, not in warning this time, but in triumph. The scroll I carried for you is no longer sealed. I am unrolling it now, and the words written upon it are alive. Golden letters pulsing with light, each one carrying the weight of promises that cannot be broken. The moment the seal broke,
The order was sent out. Messengers of light are already moving through the earth, weaving your blessing into the fabric of your days. They are touching the hearts of people you have not yet met, aligning the steps of strangers so they cross your path at the exact moment you need them. They are clearing obstacles you have not even seen yet, removing them so completely that when you arrive, you will not even know there was a barrier there. I see doors opening in places you thought were locked forever. Some will open so quietly you will barely notice. An email that lands in your inbox at the perfect time. A call from someone who says, "I don't know why, but I felt I had to reach out to you." Others will open so suddenly it will leave you breathless. A breakthrough that shakes your life like an earthquake, rearranging everything in your favor. The finances you needed, the opportunity you prayed for, the clarity you've been searching for, it will all arrive, not scattered, but in a divine sequence, one piece fitting perfectly into the next, as if heaven had been building it for years, because it has. Child of light, you will begin to feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. There will be a calm, not the calm of nothing happening, but the deep calm of knowing everything is already set in motion. You will notice little signs that make your spirit stir. The number you keep seeing, the verse that appears again and again, the conversation that confirms what you've been feeling. These are not coincidences. They are the whispers of heaven saying, "It has begun." I must warn you, as your blessing approaches, there will be a final attempt to distract you. Old fears may try to rise, unexpected problems may try to steal your focus, but do not be moved. These are not signs that it isn't working, they are proof that it is. The enemy always stirs hardest when the breakthrough is at the door. Stand firm. Hold to what you have heard today. Keep this sealed in your spirit and speak of it to no one until the sign arrives. I, Archangel Michael, will remain close in these next hours and days. My wings will cover you, my sword will defend you, and my presence will walk ahead of you to clear the way. When the moment arrives, and it will, you will know. Your spirit will leap, and you will feel the warmth of heaven's hand on your life. And in that moment, you will remember that you were late, but you were not too late. The blessing waited, the door stayed open, and you stepped through. Now go, child of the Most High. Walk in this light. What was written for you is now being delivered to you. Watch closely. The good news is already on its way.
It is done. I am speaking to you now from a place beyond the waiting, beyond the battle, beyond the doors that once stood closed. Look around you. The air is lighter, the road is clear, and the shadows that once followed you have vanished into nothing. You stand in a place you could only dream of before, and yet it is real. You have touched it, you have walked in it, you have seen it with your own eyes. What was once only a promise spoken in the unseen has now become the ground beneath your feet. Do you remember the weight you carried, the questions that kept you awake at night, the endless wondering if things would ever change? That weight has been replaced with strength. Those questions have been replaced with answers that came not by accident, but by divine design. Every delay you thought was a setback was actually heaven positioning you. Every no you faced was a shield protecting you from what could have destroyed you. Every closed door you mourned was simply redirecting you to this one, the one you finally walked through. The blessing that waited for you did not come in pieces, it came in fullness. The finances you needed are in your hands. The relationships you longed for are now standing beside you. The opportunities you thought you missed have returned in greater form than you ever imagined. And the peace, the peace, it has settled into you like the sunrise, steady and unstoppable. This is not the peace of having nothing to fear, it is the peace of knowing that even if the storm rises again, heaven will carry you through it.
You will tell this story one day, not to boast, but to testify. You will say, I almost missed it. I was late. I hesitated, but heaven still came for me. And as you speak it, the same light that filled you will touch the hearts of those who hear, awakening them to the truth that it is never too late for the one heaven calls by name. I, Archangel Michael, have walked with you from the moment the command was given to open this, through the battle that tried to stop you, through the release that changed your path, all the way here to the fulfillment. And now I take a step back, not because I am leaving, but because you are ready to walk in this without fear. The promise has become your reality. The vision has become your life, and the name heaven spoke over you, chosen, beloved, victorious, will follow you for all your days. This is the place you were meant to stand. Guard it, cherish it, and never forget, it all began the moment you chose to listen.
Now that the blessing is in your hands, I must speak to you as a commander speaks to a warrior who has just won their first great battle. Victory is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. The very gift you now hold will shine so brightly that it will draw attention, both from those who will celebrate with you and from forces that wish to steal it. This is why I remain here, not to fight the battle you have already won, but to shield the treasure you have just received. I see ahead of you paths lined with opportunity, doors that will open faster now because of the favor resting on you. But I also see diversions, temptations that will seem harmless at first, but are meant to slowly lead you away from the light. Some will come disguised as good ideas, friendly voices, or easy paths. Others will be more obvious, sudden storms meant to intimidate you back into hiding. Hear me well. The blessing was not given to you so that you could retreat. It was given so you could advance. You must guard it with wisdom, guard it with gratitude, guard it with obedience. Do not speak of every detail to everyone you meet. Some things are meant to be kept between you and the one who gave them. Not every hand that reaches for you is meant to hold what you carry. Learn to discern the difference between those sent to walk beside you and those sent to pull you off the path. I will remain stationed beside you in this season. My sword will not rest, and my eyes will scan the horizon for anything that threatens your peace. When you sense a sudden unease, when you feel a stirring in your spirit that you cannot explain, that is me alerting you. Do not ignore those moments. They are your early warning, your signal to stand firm and hold tightly to what has been placed in your care. There will be more victories, more breakthroughs, more moments when heaven opens over you. But the greatest testimony of your life will not only be that you received a blessing, it will be that you kept it, nurtured it, and multiplied it. You will walk in greater strength than before, because you now know what it feels like to fight through the delay, the battle, and the testing, and still stand on the other side in triumph. And so I tell you, walk forward with courage. Do not fear the shadows, for the shadows fear the light within you. This chapter will not be marked by loss, but by growth. You have been entrusted with much, and heaven does not waste trust. Live in such a way that the blessing over you becomes a blessing through you. For this is the true victory. I am Archangel Michael. I fought for your moment of breakthrough. Now I will fight to see that it remains yours.
It is finished. The journey that began with urgency, that passed through battle, that ended in victory, is now being sealed. I stand before you not as a messenger still carrying a command, but as a witness to what heaven has done in your life. The light over you has changed.
It is not the flicker of hope you once held. It is now a blazing flame, steady and unshakable. This light is not for a moment or a season, it is for a lifetime. I speak now with the authority given to me. Your blessing is sealed in the courts of heaven. No hand can take it. No voice can cancel it. No darkness can undo it. It has been recorded in the book of remembrance that on this day you stood up, you obeyed, and you stepped into what was written for you. The angels who fought for you now stand guard over the very ground you have claimed. The territory you have gained will not be surrendered again. From this day forward, you will walk under a covering of favor that will follow you into every place you step. Even in rooms where you are unknown, your name will be spoken with honor. Even in places where you once faced rejection, you will now carry acceptance. The same doors that were once shut in your face will open, not by your strength, but by divine order. This is the decree. You will not return to the season of lack you came from. You will not go back to the chains you broke. You will not fall into the silence of missed opportunities again. And I speak another truth over you. The victory you carry will multiply. The blessing you hold will flow to others, and as it does, heaven will pour more into your hands. For it is the nature of the kingdom that what is given in obedience grows, and what is kept in selfishness fades. But you have chosen the way of the light, and the light will not leave you. This is the end of this message, but it is not the end of my presence. I, Archangel Michael, will walk beside you still, not to warn you this time, but to celebrate with you. To stand with you in the days ahead as more blessings come, as more victories are won, as more ground is taken for the kingdom of heaven. And each time you will remember this day, the day you almost missed, but did not. The seal is set. The decree is spoken. The victory is eternal. Walk now in the fullness of what is yours, and never look back.
Now that the blessing is sealed and the victory secured, I speak to you with a new purpose. This was never meant to end with you alone. The light you now carry was placed in your hands to be a beacon for others still lost in the darkness you once knew. You have crossed the threshold, and now you are called to guide others toward it. This is not a burden, it is an honor. You have been trusted with proof that heaven's word does not fail. I see ahead of you paths that are not yet walked, faces you have not yet met, souls who will one day say to you, "Because of you, I found the way." They will see the peace in your eyes, the strength in your voice, the unshakable hope in your steps, and they will ask how you carry it. And in that moment, you will remember this journey, the delay, the warning, the battle, the release, the sealing, and you will speak life into them. You will tell them that the same God who moved for you will move for them. And as you speak, the same angels who fought for you will fight for them too. Understand this. Every blessing carries responsibility. The greater the light, the greater the reach. You are now a carrier of breakthrough, and breakthrough is never meant to be hidden. But you must walk in wisdom. Share what the Spirit prompts you to share. Keep in silence what must remain sealed. Not every ear is ready to hear the full story, but the right ones will be drawn to you in the right moment. Trust heaven's timing as you trusted heaven's command. You will find that as you give, more will be given. As you pour out, you will be refilled. The flow of favor over your life will not dry up because it is connected to the eternal source. and you will not walk this mission alone. I will walk with you. The same host that stood with me in your battle will surround you in every step of this assignment. When opposition rises, they will push it back. When the road grows long, they will strengthen your stride. When the night comes, they will stand guard until the dawn breaks again. This is your commission. Live in the light, guard the blessing, share the testimony, and lead others to the gates you once thought were closed to you. Do this, and the legacy you leave will echo beyond your lifetime, into generations you will never see with your own eyes, but who will walk in freedom because you chose to obey today. I am Archangel Michael. I was sent to deliver your blessing, to guard your victory, and now to send you forth as a light bearer. Go, not in fear, but in the power of the one who called you by name.
The journey does not end here, beloved. While the blessing has been given and the victory secured, the road ahead is one of ongoing strength and vigilance. The battles you have faced are but the beginning of a lifelong walk beneath the watchful eyes of heaven. I, Archangel Michael, remain at your side, not merely as a guardian in moments of crisis, but as a constant shield over your spirit. Whenever doubt seeks to creep in, whenever fear tries to whisper lies, call upon me. My sword is drawn, ready to defend your heart and mind. My wings spread wide, creating a sanctuary no darkness can penetrate. Your faith will be tested again, but each test is an opportunity to grow stronger, to walk deeper in courage, to shine brighter in the darkness. Remember, the light within you was forged in fire and refined through battle. It will never be extinguished. Keep your spirit anchored in prayer, your heart open to guidance, and your steps steady in purpose. The forces that opposed you will try again, but they are no match for the warrior who stands in the power of heaven. Know this, you are not alone. The hosts of heaven march with you. The eternal light surrounds you. The promise given is eternal. Stand firm, walk bold, live victorious. You are more than what you have faced. You are a child of the Most High, created with purpose, anointed with power, and chosen to carry light into the darkest places. The battles behind you have only revealed the warrior within. Do not allow the past delays or doubts to define you. Your identity is sealed in heaven, written with a promise that cannot be broken. You carry the mark of victory, the seal of truth, and the mantle of purpose. Step forward with confidence, knowing that every challenge has prepared you for what lies ahead. The path before you is lit by the glory of heaven, and every step you take is blessed and protected. Walk not in fear, but in boldness. Speak not in hesitation, but in faith. Live not in silence, but in the power of your calling. I, Archangel Michael, stand with you, ready to fight every battle, to clear every obstacle, and to declare your victory. Rise, beloved. Your time has come. Hear me now, child of heaven, for the time has come to rise with the full weight of your divine authority. You have been given more than a blessing. You have been entrusted with power.
The same power that commands the winds and calms the seas flows through your spirit. It is not a power born of human strength or fleeting emotion, but an eternal force rooted in the very heart of the Creator. You are not here to live in shadows or to shrink away when the storms come. The battles you have endured were not to break you, but to prepare you for a calling that is greater than any fear or limitation. The enemy whispers lies designed to steal your confidence, to convince you that you are weak, unworthy, or alone. But these lies fall apart in the light of your identity. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are anointed. This authority you carry is not to be hidden or used lightly. It is to be wielded with wisdom, with courage, and with the boldness of one who knows that the King of Heaven has gone before them. You have authority over every doubt, every fear, every chain that sought to hold you back. Speak to your circumstances as one who commands. Move, you say, to every obstacle. Fall away, and in the name of the Most High they must obey. Remember, this is not arrogance, it is truth. The power within you is a reflection of heaven's glory, and it is your birthright. No matter what you have faced, no matter how many times you have been delayed or tested, this authority remains. It is alive and active, ready to move mountains and open doors that were once locked. Do not allow the shadows of yesterday to dictate the brightness of your tomorrow. Stand firm in the victory that has been given to you. Walk with your head lifted high, your spirit unshaken, and your heart wide open to receive all that heaven has prepared. The path will not always be easy, for the enemy will continue to wage war, but you are not fighting alone. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you, a guardian, a warrior, and a commander of the hosts of heaven. Together, we will tear down every stronghold, silence every voice of fear, and secure your destiny. Now is the moment to fully embrace who you are, a child of the Most High, clothed in power, surrounded by angels, and called to walk in triumph. Take up your sword, lift your shield, move forward with the confidence of one who cannot be shaken. Your victory is not just for today, it is for every tomorrow yet to come, and it begins now.
The time has come to step fully into the future prepared for you. You have heard the warnings, felt the battles, seen the blessings, and now it is time to walk with unwavering faith. No longer bound by the chains of delay or fear, you stand ready, chosen, anointed, and empowered. Do not look back with regret. The past was a training ground, not a prison. Every moment you thought you lost was a moment heaven used to prepare you for this exact time. Now, open your hands and receive what has been promised. Walk boldly into the unknown with the assurance that you are not alone. Every step you take is covered by divine protection. Every decision you make is guided by wisdom beyond your own. The forces of heaven march with you, lighting the path and clearing every obstacle. Speak life over your future. Declare victory over every challenge. Believe with all your heart that the blessings you seek are not just possible, they are inevitable. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you still, a constant warrior for your cause. When doubt whispers, listen for my voice. When fear rises, remember the power within you. When the road is dark, trust the light that surrounds you. This is your moment. This is your time.
The delay is over, the blessing is here, and your destiny awaits. Step forward into the fullness of your calling, into the greatness prepared for you, into the victory that is already yours.
Now that you have journeyed through every warning, every battle, every breakthrough, and every victory, pause for a moment and let these words sink deep into your spirit. The heavens are listening. The angels are watching. The promises written for you are alive and moving. I call upon the fullness of heaven's power to rest upon you. May the peace that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and mind. May the strength of Archangel Michael be your shield and sword, defending you in every moment of uncertainty. Every shadow that tries to rise, every fear that tries to whisper lies. May your eyes be open to see the doors God has already unlocked for you, doors you once thought would never open. May your hands be ready to receive the blessings flowing down like rivers of grace and provision. May your feet be steady on the path of your destiny, no longer shaken by delay or doubt. I pray that every chain that once held you is shattered completely, never to bind you again. I pray that your spirit be filled with boldness and courage, that you walk not as one who stumbled or hesitated, but as one who stood firm, chose faith, and claimed what was rightfully yours. Let every word spoken here be a decree over your life, a declaration that you are chosen, you are victorious, and your future is secured. Let the light of heaven surround you like a fortress. Let angels be commissioned to guide and protect your every step. Let the blessings you have waited for come rushing in, abundant, overflowing, unstoppable. And now, in the presence of all that is holy, I ask that you receive this final blessing with an open heart and a willing spirit. May the favor of the Most High rest upon you and never depart. May your life be a testimony of what happens when heaven's timing is embraced, when divine commands are obeyed, and when faith conquers fear. May the peace of the Almighty calm every storm inside you. May His joy be your strength every day. May His love fill your soul so completely that it overflows into the lives of everyone you meet. As you walk forward, know this: you do not walk alone. The armies of heaven march with you. The power of the Eternal surrounds you. The voice of the King declares you victorious. So now, with all authority in heaven and on earth, I speak this blessing over you. Your breakthrough has come. Your victory is sealed. Your destiny is unstoppable. Nothing can separate you from the love and favor of God. So it is written, so it shall be done. Amen.